Okay, I will find Piero because Piero asked me to. Oh, I find Piero. Yeah, yeah. I will set him as a panelist. Oh, okay. So a lot of people have already logged on. Hi everyone, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi Piero. If it is in your convenience, you can have a talk, maybe. Okay, so Luciana, maybe let's get let's wait for more than 3 minutes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 minutes, right?
Yeah, right. Sorry, my fault. I forgot the time.
Just to make sure everyone can join on time and don't miss the website.
I have a shot clock on our Facebook, and YouTube. Yeah, everything is going well. Facebook is live streaming now.
Yeah, so welcome to everyone that is joining us. We will start in a minute. A warm welcome. Okay, shall we start?
Yeah, let's get started.
Yeah. Greetings and welcome to WPO's and Reed Exhibition webinar on digital printing. I am Luciana Pellegrino, Vice President for Marketing of WPO, and I'm based in São Paulo in Brazil. I'm very happy to be the moderator today on behalf of the WPO, the World Packaging Organization, in partnership with Reed Exhibitions. WPO is an international organization that represents the packaging industry on a global level, gathering packaging organizations from over 62 different countries, and many of them in Asia, including Singapore, China, Japan, South Korea, Thailand, and many more. And we gather all those organizations in order to build a common language, aiming to foster packaging innovation and science, to promote expertise and encourage packaging professionals to go beyond, to build connections and networking on a global level, and inspire our industry for greater possibilities. And I would like to invite all of you to engage through packaging education programs, and we have the program in our website, www.worldpackaging.com.org. Also by enrolling the World Star Awards and accessing the Packaging Innovation Galleria at WPO's website. By downloading the Packaging Circular Economy Guideline, that is a key tool to support sustainable development of our industry in a global level. And of course, WPO also supports our industry and encourages our industry to go beyond via strategic partnerships as the key one WPO holds with Reed Exhibitions. I think you all may agree with me that it's great to work for the packaging industry. Our industry is continuously evolving, building value to consumers, building value to brands, and building value to society. And this is the backdrop of our webinar today, and that I welcome all of you that are joining us in this special occasion. We are going to explore the topic, digital printing is the future. What an exciting 1.5 hours we are going to have together. And I would like to encourage you not to look at digital printing just a technology, but rather as for all the possibility it brings to the packaging market. And what are those possibilities? I would like to explore some of you today based on global trends. And they are the e-commerce and the retail dynamics that are demanding each time more customized orders. And digital printing allows the customization at the last stage of the supply chain, bringing a huge efficiency. Also, if we consider that the demand for flexible production volumes that are arising all around the globe. So what I mean with that, the fast-moving consumer market is becoming each time more a market of specialized goods, a market that is targeting each consumer and how to build value to them. And comes with that, the challenge or the opportunity for more flexible production volumes. And last but not least, the user experience. How we as a packaging industry, together with the brands, how can we build better consumer experiences, highlighting and exploring all the connection that can be built between consumers and brands, delivering customized messages. So in short, what we will discuss today is not just about technology, but it's about market strategy. So let's go to business. I'm happy to introduce you our participants for this afternoon. And also I would like to encourage you to send your questions via chat. And to start, I would like to invite Tate Day, International Marketing Communications Executive from Reed Exhibition. Tate, good afternoon. Over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Luciana. It's my honor to meet you guys. So my name is Tate from Reed Exhibitions. So now I will share my screen. I will give a brief introduction of our exhibition. Okay. So everyone, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so hi everyone, one more time. I will say thank you to everyone. I will behalf of Reed Exhibition to say thank you for your participants. So now today we were going to talk about WPAC 2022. So today my speech will focus on 3 parts. The first part is about us. So who am I? Who are us? So our Reed Exhibition parent company is called Relax. So Relax will focus on 4 parts. The first part will focus about the scientific, technical, and medical. The second part is about legal. The third part is about risk, business, and ethics. And the fourth part is about exhibitions. So you can get an easily conclusion that we are focused on the fourth part. Yes, Reed Exhibition. So now here you can see about our Reed Exhibition. There are more than 400 events in the Reed Exhibition portfolio. 43 industry sectors are served in 22 countries across the globe. So about Reed Exhibition, Great China. So after 4 decades of rapid growth in China, Reed Exhibition have made its names as a well-respected and professional event organizer in Great China. So we call it RXGC. So we boast about 500 employees serving 12 industries. So, and also we organize about 70 events each year with over 2 million square meters of total show floor space, and bring more than 30,000 exhibitors and 1 million visitors from China and abroad. So now here you can see we serve 12 thematic industry in China. So like automatic manufacturing, like flowers and gardening, gifts and homeware. So now we are talking about the printing, converting, and the packaging. Oh, sorry. So here you can see is our Reed Exhibition global converting business map. So weird. Okay, so we start from in China. We start from a Sino corrugated and a Sino folding cartoon, and also you can find some very familiar exhibitions through this map. Like in India, we have India Core. In Thai, we have Thai Core. So we can cover the whole packaging industry chain. So as you know, we start from Sino corrugated and Sino folding cartoon. So we're expecting to cover the whole packaging industry chain. So from the upstream, we have Sino paper. It's more about raw materials. In the midstream, besides the Sino core and the Sino folding cartoon, we have the digital printing, and we have Sino flex pack. And about the end product, we have PackCon, food pack and tag, and the internal logistic and management. Okay. So about what we have done in 2021, what we have done last year, we do our show in hybrid ways. So maybe you have a question, what is hybrid? So hybrid which means we do it online and offline. So here you can see is we have already do last year. It's an offline show in Shanghai. So we have a exhibition hall plan. It's about nearly 120,000 square meters of exhibition area. And about online, so this is an online platform. So we built our online platform for the overseas visitors. So what we have already achieved, we have achieved more than 10,000 audiences and more than 100,000 impressions through our online platform. So for the overseas visitors, we also have 6 hybrid programs. The first one will be online guide tools. What is online guide tool? It's led by the professional host and the experts. Like online audience can have a closer look at the latest technology and solutions. So about Running Man, it's a very funny name. So Running Man can directly contact audience who has registered for the virtual show via WhatsApp and Facebook message. So then we will have like online matchmaking. So it's a service. It's for the international visitors. So we can recommend a lot of Chinese very outstanding suppliers to them and meet their demands, especially purchasing requests. So about World Corrugated Awards. So World Corrugated Award is this event is designed to select the most pioneering design, marketing management, and the social responsibility case of the year. And the live webinars, so it's very easy to understand. Like we co-organized with our global associations partners. We do the live stream. Like last year, we cooperate with the ACCA, Asian Corrugated Association, and also we cooperate with the CAFCO. It's a association focused on the South American market. So now on our online platform, the exhibitors can start their own live stream through their online platform. So now we're going to talk about WPAC 2022. So this year we have already upgraded our exhibitions. Let's have a look. So of course, the first once again I will say thank you to WPO, dear WPO leaders. So we have a more strategic partnership with WPO. So the World Packaging Organization is a great association and institutes. And about WPAC 2022, it's also we will do it in hybrid ways. We do it online and offline. So we expect WPAC 2022. This name can cover the whole packaging industry chain. So this year we will cover 7 sub-expos from the Sino-corrugated, Sino-folding carton, food pack and tech, digital printing, Sino-paper in mat and petcon. You can see different equipment and a different end product from the upstream to the downstream through our WPAC 2022. So we will be held in the July 13 to 15th, 2022. So now I will give a brief introduction about our WPAC. We also will do online and offline, as I mentioned. So here you can see is our post about our online platform. And about offline, so this year we were gonna launch our exhibition in Shenzhen, China. So we will have more than 160,000 square meters exhibition hall, and we will expect to attract more than 120,000 visitors through this meeting, through this exhibition. So, and also we are very glad to announce that we were gonna have the global corrugated.com. It's a very pioneer platform. It will be the trade platform, invest platform, media platform, internet basis. So see you in July. We will announce that. So maybe later we were very delighted to have you to join us, to join the global corrugated.com. Yeah, this is also we will upgrade our new online expo platform. And also during our exhibition, we will launch a lot of webinar. We will promote our content in our LinkedIn and in our Facebook official website. So now everyone, I would very appreciate that if you can grab your phone and scan this QR code to register our online platform. So as you know, because the pandemic issue, so it's not easy for you to come here as usual, but we would build our online platform for the overseas visitors. So we are very delighted to welcome you to visit our online platform. So thank you everyone. So this is my speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Tate. Thank you for this comprehensive introduction about Reed Exhibition. And then with that, I would like to give welcome once again for the ones that are joining us, more and more people joining us. Great to have you with us. And I would like to introduce our first speaker, Mahidi, that is the Regional Business Manager from HP Indigo, Asia Pacific and Japan. Mahidi has spent over 25 years in printing industry in various senior positions and roles, both in country and region in Asia Pacific. He has a strong background in both offset and digital printing business and technology, where he started his career with Heidelberg and spent 13 years in the offset industry. And then for the last 12 years, Mahidi has been a key senior member of HP Industrial Printing and Solutions in Asia Pacific and Japan. Mahidi graduated from Webster University Leiden in the Netherlands with a major in business administration and minor in psychology. He completed Heidelberg Management Executive Development Program, both at Melbourne Business School in Australia and also Print Media Academy in Germany. And he is based in Singapore with his family for over 17 years now. Mahidi, welcome. It's great to have you with us.
Hello, Luciana. Good morning to you, and then good afternoon to everyone. Thanks for inviting me, and I'm very, very pleased to be here today with you all.
Great to have you, Mahidi.
Thank
Over
you.
to you.
All right, thank you. Please do let me know if my audio and then the slides are good. If you can just let me know if you can see my screen now.
Yes, perfect. We can see it.
All right. So let me start then. Hopefully for the next 20 minutes, what I understand. Yeah, let's talk about packaging, and then let's talk about the digital printing and then the impacts to us all here. And as you can see, what happens in the world today, especially on the last 2 years, with unfortunately the pandemic that we are going through, there are changes taking place in the world today, both personal as well as on the business. So when it comes into the packaging, it comes into our business, then of course it's very, very closely related to the brands. And what we see, how the brands are looking for ways to improve their business, I can give you about 7 key elements, key factors that the brands are actually looking for ways to improve. The first one is how they engage with the customers. And then this is where we are seeing the changes of the brands and engaging the customers. Not only because of the changes through the pandemic, but because of the digitalization, because of the globalization. The whole thing, the engagements really changes, with their customers. They are more particular on the target markets, the demographic, the age, the demographic, the locations, the geographic parts, and then also from down to the hobbies. They are using ways on how to communicate and engage with their customers, whether today it's through TikTok, to Instagram, and then before with the Facebook. So this is where we also need to be aware and how we adopt with all these changes. It's not only about brands, it's also about us. The second one is about how to increase their return of marketing investments. We all know that the brands, they're spending quite a big money in regards to the marketing, in regards to the promotions of their products. And then they are always looking for ways on how they increase the returns of these investments. How they need to cut costs, how to minimize the expenses that they have, and then how to do it more effectively and efficiently. Supply chain today is a big topic. And then for the brands, it's very, very important on how they optimize the supply chains. The supply chains can cost us a lot. And then we are experiencing this. Through the supply chains, this is where it actually impacts the delivery, it actually impacts the availability, it impacts into the attainability of the product. So the optimizing the supply chain itself, it's one of the big bones that not only brands but us actually need to look at. The next one is on how the brands want to connect digital campaigns with their products. I mentioned already before about the Instagrams, the TikTok, and so on. Those are just a few ways on how the brands want to connect their digital campaigns from their product to their targeted customers. Reduce time to market. It is very, very important when the brands, they realize how they can actually compete with the other products to win over their customers. First thing first, be the first in the market. And that is crucial. The first presence of the product is be the first in the market. And then last but not least, be eco-friendly. And then I will talk a little bit about this environmental friendly and sustainability, because it's very, very pivotal. It's very, very important in our industry today. So from the brand's perspective on how they look waste, we also look into the global trends that really driving changes in the market. Converters like us, like yourself, yeah, you need to adapt and anticipate on these changes. Take 4 of the key elements about the changes. One is developing the e-commerce adapted packaging. That is one thing that you need to be aware of. That is something that you need to anticipate. That is something that you need to make yourself available and capable in doing so. Rethink sustainability. And today is a very clear initiative from the government, from the associations, from the brands, from the consumers about sustainability. Yeah, there are grants available from the government, to the companies who are actually putting forward on the sustainable operations, on the eco-friendly, environmental friendly production. Yeah, and this is including HP as well on how we design on our manufacturing, on our initiative for our business. You need to develop the flexible asset footprints. Today's the trends like what Luciana mentioned earlier about the shorter run trends, yeah, about the different SKUs that our customers are actually requesting for us to serve them. Yeah, we as a company need to be flexible in accommodating that, in facilitating that. This is how you differentiate yourself with other companies, and always think about end-to-end solutions. It is valid not only for the digital, but as well as on the offset. It's not only about printing, but it's also about the pre-press, the job retrieval. It's also about the finishing, packaging, delivery, and then tracing. Yeah, because that's exactly also what the brands want. When they print with you, they want to also have a capability to trace and track their product. Now, I mentioned before about sustainability and then how HP Indigo, right from earlier years, yeah, already disdain with the mindset of the sustainability. We looked at it, and then it's based on the assessment of one of the brand owners, the leading brand owners, on how they see the HP Indigo technology. Yeah, it actually gives 65% lower impact on the global warming than the analog printing. It's not what we say. It's what the brands actually say after they actually evaluate on the digital technology or digital printing. That's why digital printing is so important today. It's a hot topic because of one of these reasons. It actually gives a 50% less on the packaging waste, and it's a very important. It's a huge number, 30% less. You can imagine that out of more than 80 million tons that packaging waste is being produced annually. Yeah, enable circularity, reusable, recyclable, and compostable. Not only from the media, yeah, the substrate, but the whole thing, the consumables, yeah, the chemicals, and then the use of the inks and so on. Yeah, we need to look at it into this circularity. And then, last but not least, how we empower brands, how this digital printing, HP Indigo empower brands, yeah, when they look into their initiative of the sustainability, whether it's our planet, whether it's the people, and then our community. And I think these are very important factors, and then it's applauded by the brands on how the technology is really supporting their move or initiative on that one. When we look into the folding cartons specifically, we see that first of all, Asia Pacific and Japan estimated by 2024, it's not far from now, 2 years from now, we are going to have about 64% of the market share than other regions. And today, it's already close to 60%. So the potential is there. But we have to know that we are in the globalizations, we are dealing with the international markets. So we need to equip ourselves on how we serve, how we facilitated the demand of the different continents, whether it's about sustainability, whether it's about the solutions, technologies, expertise, and so on. But the opportunity is clear, it's there. The growth is there. It's been going on for years, and I think this is one of the main drivers why packaging is actually very, very important element in the industries today that we are seeing in the printing. And for us, when we see our customers, they are coming from different verticals. The leading verticals that we have from our customers are coming from the healthcare. Because of the technology that we have in digital printing, they're able actually to provide the brand protection, the security printing much easily in the process and so on in the digital printing. Same thing also personal care. And our business is even growing faster than before due to the pandemic. And then of course the food and beverage. And on how the brands today, they are presenting themselves differently and then more connectable to their customers. And the others we are also seeing on other segments. But I think those are the key verticals that we are seeing most of our customers, packaging customers are driving that business. Now, when we look into the journey of the digital printing or the Indigo, we can look into the few steps. First, on how you complement the digital printing into your offset, where you can actually work more efficiently between the long run and then the short run with the right technology. And then the second thing is also on how you grow your business, how you tap into the new markets, how you go into the new applications, on how you create the new business model, for example, like getting into the web to print business. And then at the end, how you bring the added value to your customers, because that is what the brands or your customers want. They want to have the added value of their product. It's not only about printing. It's about how they excite their customers, how they excite their consumers, and then how to connect them more effectively. So we have the technology there now that being able actually to feature that. And this is exactly what your customers are looking at. So by having the digital printing will enable you in getting into or facilitating into this demand. When we look, for example, on the different types of customers that the packaging printers are serving, there are different varieties. There are printers who are doing more on the professional packaging for the events, special occasions, holiday seasons, and so on. But there are also printers who are serving also on the direct to customers, on the SOHO business, the e-commerce, the B2C customers, the startup companies, and so on, the small local brands. Today, we are seeing more and more of the startup businesses or a small, medium enterprise. They do not need a big volume because they're not there yet, but they want to present themselves as good as the global brands. Yeah, and this is where the digital printing comes into the picture to help them. We help them to create, to package their product as good as the global brands, even though that they're not as big as them. And then we are seeing that many, locally, regionally, and then globally. Now we're also seeing customers when they are doing the general folding cartons, that it's not specific on the certain verticals. Their clients is a mix, but we also have a packaging printers who are serving specific customers, pharmaceuticals. I mean, if we look into the NOSCO, for example, it's specifically on the pharmaceutical, personal care, the CCLs, and so on. Those are our customers who are very, very specific on the which verticals that they are actually serving. Shutterfly, for example, on the photo business, it's actually specifically for the photo vertical. Now, what it means for us when we have the digital solutions, when we are into the digital packaging, the technology itself give us, I would say, three key pillars. Three key pillars that the customers can leverage the digital technology in their existing production. The first one is to optimize the print shop floor. This is where you do not have to rush everything into the one specific technology. Whether it's efficient, whether it's productive, whether it's actually making money or not, you just push it to one technology. You have a choice now. All the short runs that actually see that's more productive, more efficient, yeah, getting into the digital printing, you move it over there. And then you keep all the long run where the money is, yeah, on the offset. And that's why digital printing and then the offset, it's complementing each other. Yeah, it's the solution gives you the efficiency and productivity even better for tomorrow. The second one, print more. And this is where it actually gives you an additional print window on the offset, for example, to print more of the long run. By having the digital printing actually gives you an opportunity of additional print window for you to get a new jobs, new short runs, new clients, new customers, new segments, and so on. And then the third is how the technology open up a new business opportunities. Suddenly you are in the positions where you can provide the brand protection features. You can provide the variable data printing to your customers. You can provide the higher value applications, whether it's spatial inks, whether it's spatial features, spatial effects, how you connect with the augmented reality technologies. Suddenly you build your company and then transform them into a company where you can serve on the web to print business. And that is possible because you are getting into the digital printing as well. You are not only known as an offset printer or an electric printer, you provide the possibilities to your customers. So I think when we actually look again into this journey, so what it means when it comes into the volume, how to optimize your production efficiency with the digital, and then when we look into the run length by adding more jobs, new customers, and so on, how you exceed your brand's expectations with the competitors. So they provide you more and more jobs, and how you own this high value market, with the wide application rates, the premium products, where you fetch the premium pricing. And that is what it's all about. It's not supposed to be the red oceans. It's supposed to be the blue oceans, where you compensate each other. And it's very, very true on what Abraham Lincoln said. The best way to predict the future is to create it. It is on us, on how we create our future. It is on us, on how we actually see the digital printing in the future. And then it is on us, on how we see the packaging is this growing as what the market data is giving us. Yeah. And that's how we relate to it. And so it's on us. It's on us to create this future. All right, I think that's pretty much from my side. So hopefully that I'm still within 20 minutes time, Luciana, but I thank you all, for your time on this one. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahidi. Thank you. Yes, this is a very interesting market scenario. And I encourage our participants to send us any questions via chat or Q&A. And while they send it, Mahidi, I wanted to have a little bit of this, take this chance to discuss all you presented in terms of market opportunities. And tell you something that went on early this year when we had the International Women's Day on March 8th. And I wanted to give my co-workers, all my teammates, and we have lots of women in my team at the Brazilian Packaging Association. And I wanted to give them a special gift related to the International Women's Day.
Yeah.
And when I went to a very nice supermarket here in São Paulo, where I'm based, I couldn't find any product that was celebrating that occasion.
Okay.
And I was so disappointed. I said, how come the brands are not taking this opportunity to explore this special date and bring a packaging that is honoring all the women? So yeah. I think it's really related to what you spoke.
Yeah, and actually related to that, you brought in a very, very interesting topic, because we recently, related to the Women's Day, we worked with the Hershey, our customers, to design a special packaging of the Hershey chocolate product with special packaging. Instead of it's spelled as a Hershey, it's spelled as H-E-R, which is her, and C as a S-A-Y. So it's about, how the women, they have these expressions, to give the opinions and so on. And that is what's being adopted by the Hershey Chocolate Company into their packaging to celebrate the Women's Day. So I can send you this campaign of the Hershey, where it's actually, I think it's happening also in the Latin America. You know, this
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, it is in Latin America, and it is a great case. It's a winning case here in Brazil as well.
Yes.
But just to mention, taking this example, I mean, why are not other brands helping consumers to celebrate this special occasion?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I believe this technology is the great technology to support brands to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And as we say, when you lose a sale opportunity, it never comes back. So
Yeah.
brands that are not building connection to their consumers, they are losing a sale opportunity, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why with the HP Indigo, we are establishing a regular communications with all the big brands, the global brands, where we actually introduce, we get them familiar with our technology, what it can do, and so on. And then we are seeing more and more the brands now leveraging our technology for their campaigns. We just did also the Kit Kat campaign in India. It was a big success as well. So now, pretty much Milka, we just did it. So pretty much on every occasion, like Christmas and so on, we are always seeing now today the global brands is launching the special occasions product, and then it's printed by HP Indigo technology. And then we hope to see more and more in the future.
Yes. I also would like to have your vision on how you see this technology supporting the e-commerce when we understand that from now on, with this growth of the e-commerce during the pandemic, what is back is the unboxing experience. So people are looking forward to the unboxing experience. How you see this technology can support it?
Yeah. So we are working with the different solution partners, because we know that it's not only about printing, it's about the platform, it's about the solutions, the software, and so on. So we do have a partnership, and then working together with our partners to develop this web to print business, the solutions. And then we also have a customer, even they develop their own solution also on the web to print. Korea is one of the examples, besides China, with very, very big, very forward in terms of the web to print business. And then many of them actually they develop the solutions on their own, and then after that they connect it with the HP Indigo. HP Indigo is an open architecture where we can integrate seamlessly between the web to print software solutions into our production capability.
Yeah. Great, Mahidi. Thank you so much for your presentation and for sharing with us so much knowledge and information.
You're welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you very much. And then have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we're moving with our webinar. I would like to invite Max Tian, that is International Project Manager from Shenzhen Wonder Printing System. Max is graduated from Australia James Cook University, Singapore campus, with a major in marketing. And Max holds 7 years of corrugated digital printing experience at Wonder. Max, it's great to have you with us. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Luciana.
Good morning here from Brazil, and good evening to all of you. So Max, I give you the floor.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike Steen from Shenzhen Wonder Digital. Thanks for your coming. Firstly, I would like to introduce my company to you because we are not famous as HP. Shenzhen Wonder, a member of Dongfang Prison Group, and focus on corrugated digital printer. Since 2011, we have launched a multi-pass and single-pass digital printer and provide fully solutions for different kind of corrugated board and raw papers. And this is our milestone. Since 2011, our first generation multi-pass come out. Then our first generation single pass come out. Till to 2021. In the past 10 years, we kept update and innovation never stop. Secondly, application solutions. I'm sure you will want to maximize the flexibility and the versatility of digital printing. So variable data printing is a very important solution, like text, barcode, QR code, date, and so on. Even the package just need to replace this item, but it will spend a lot of cost and time for additional. Then QPrint, upload the files together, which you need to print, then print out continuously. ERP interface. We can provide an ERP interface to connect with your ERP system, with your digital printer for save process and time in production. Creating variables. This is variable management window. It shows you your current local variables in the figure. You can add it, modify it, delete it, and manage it. No matter it's a barcode or QR code or date or anything, even serial number, you can manage it in this window. And this is the current mainstream barcode can be selected from the list. And this is the currently maximum number of barcodes supported is 8. And the code positions can be set up by enter coordinates or directly dragging. And you can create Excel files, then save as the CSV format for code package. Then all variables can be shown and print out automatically. This is a page for QPrint. You can see five files, okay, five files uploaded together, and it will print out continuously on each board or specified quantities. ERP interface. Your ERP system will send all the information to our printer control software folder, and it will be read and print out directly. Then task finished, the information will be sent back to your ERP system. Generate order information. You can say the order number in the page and order quantity in the information in this import information page. Printing present resolution, ICC color profile, image rotation, X and Y margin, product person. And this is the finished order information. You can see order number, equipment number, finished quantity, good quantity 92, 98, and bad quantity 2. Production staff, finished state, image rotation, XY margin, start time and finish time. The third part is our new products. This is the print head we are using currently, Epson i3200A1 HD. HD means high definitions. And this printhead is using precision coring technology. All MEMS manufacturing processes and the use of thin film piezoelectric components allow for high precision output with high reliability and flexibility. And this printhead in an 8-channel and allow user to easily achieve high quality and calibration. And when you use 2 colors in one printhead, it will be 1200 dpi resolution. It's the industry's peak resolution, I think. Flexible color configurations. 8-inch channel. It means you can use 8 different colors in one printhead. Excellent value for money. It means economic, cost effective. 1200 dpi printhead and widely used, reduced cost of print unit construction. Like this, the construction. A wonder full range of corrugated digital printing solutions. Print modes, we have multi-pass and single pass. Ink type, we have water-based pigment ink, water-based dye ink, UV ink, and print material on different corrugated paper. And post print type, we have post print and pre-print. And post-press support, we have a drying system, varnish coating system, surface loading system, a collection system. This is our hot press, WD200 double plus. This series is using the printhead I talked previously, with 1200 dpi and maximum 150 meter per minute. And this is the production video in customer site. In fact, there are different variables on different shades, on each shade, but it can't say from the video. It needs to say it very closely. This is fruit box. Each box has different barcode. And this is the driver packaging, driver box. They have different box on different stage and different size measurements. And this is our newest digital printer, revolutionary. We feel it's real revolutionary products in digital printing market, because it's a hybrid, multi-pass and single pass hybrid in one digital printer, 2 print mode in one digital printer, multi-pass with huge size, high resolution, and full-size printing jobs. Single pass is focus on big volume printing jobs. It's more economic and save cost for customers, and increase the production efficiency, and it's a real revolutionary product. This is the video in customer stage. Now it's single pass mode. So use single pass to print some easy jobs, but big volume. Now it's multi-pass mode. It's used for print some big size packaging like this. It's for furniture, for a famous brand in China. Huge size printing for multi-pass mode in one machine. And this is our another new product. It's a roll-to-roll single pass, a thin MYK color plus spot color on 1200 resolution. This one is for raw paper, film paper, PVC paper, doco paper, any raw materials, printed centrally, dispersed to boxes, a non-stop with QSprint and ERP interface connection. And this is the video in production stage. This is print on wood paper and stick on the board. It will look like log. Okay, thank you. I have finished my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Max. Thank you so much. Wow, it's great to see all this technology in place. And we have here at Q&A someone asking for more information, or you to contact them and send the video and the brochure. So make sure you keep contact and can send more information. Also, I would like to encourage everyone to send any other question via chat or Q&A. And I would like to ask you how you see this technology supporting the industry brands to fight against counterfeiting. So how this digital printing system can support brands on product traceability and anti-counterfeiting solutions as well.
It's a,
I
it's
mean,
a really,
via specific digital codes, you said you can apply one code to each product or a different code to each product. I believe that can be a great support for the industry.
yes. Actually, it's not easy for me to explain it in a short sentence. I had to try. I wanted to show more details in presentation, but it's really too long. So, for example, when now the market is more flexible and the customers they not very focused on one thing, but they are trying to make a big volume to separate to some small quantities. So for the small quantity, for different small quantity, they will have different serial number, maybe barcode or different QR code. Like you say, QR code is very popular in global now. So different people they have their own QR code. So for boxes, it seems like this. Actually, it's yes, it's we developed this technology because we really made this in China for especially in e-commerce. You know, the e-commerce in China it's very popular. Your feeling will be very different with other countries. So development need very fast. Some shops they need their own different QR code, but the supplier need to provide different boxes to maybe 10 shops like this. So they need to use different QR code barcode to separate which boxes need to send to need to deliver to which place. So it's very useful. I think in the future it will be widely used and much more development.
Yes, I agree with you. In the future, it's going to be more and more used for sure. So Max, thank you so much. And thank you for sharing all this technology that Wonder can provide. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then we move to, thank you. And then we move to our last participant, and we are looking forward to it. And I would like to introduce Johnny Jiang, International Sales Manager from Shenzhen King T Technology. Johnny has been in the packaging and printing industry since his career started, and he's graduated in supply chain management and logistics. Before joining King T, Johnny worked for JPA Global, a US-based packaging company for 4 years, and worked in different areas in order to cross-train and support the organization in many departments. And then later on with King T, Johnny promotes the international sales of products. So Johnny, welcome. Nice to have you with us in this webinar. We cannot hear you. You are on mute. Yeah, now.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you are. And first of all, it's my honor to be attend this webinar. I'm excited on this and look forward to see what we achieved in the end. And thanks Mahedi and Max for the great sharing. And also thanks for the WPO and RS for holding this event. So first of all, I'm not sure how many audience are owning a printing factory with the traditional printing equipment. But anyway, assuming that you are the owner, and one day there's a client bringing an order that he needs to print 1,000 pieces of pen or packaging box. But this client has 2 requirements. So his first requirement is that he needs different hours to be printed on the items. And the second requirement is that he needs to delivery in half days. How would you when you're facing this kind of orders? So you might be thinking only 1,000 pieces for a small orders, and I'm not going to run my machine on this. and delivery time in half day is not possible by any means. And there's a neighbor coming in who owns the digital printer and said to your client, come here, I can take your orders and I promise that I can get it to you in half day. So you see, with the fast changing of the marketing, there's more and more people with this kind of demands. They require smaller volumes and more application on different materials, shorter time for delivery. So when the owners missing part of the orders, and they will gradually realize that digital printing is the future. Okay, let me share the PPT. So what is the trend of the printing industry? I was reading an industry report from the Smith.
Let me just interrupt you, ask if you want to put in the presentation mode.
Oh yeah, yes. Sorry.
Oh, better, okay. It's back, not in the presentation mode. Well, we can see the screen. It's not in the presentation mode, but we can see it.
Okay, so I will continue. So I was reading an industry report from the Smith the other day. It says in 2032, digital print will account for almost a quarter of the global value of all prints and printed packaging by value. First, 230.5 billion inkjet accounts for 61.4% of the digital print value, with the 62.4% of volumes in 2022. And this will increase to 74.1% of value and 77.5% of volume in 2032. So you see, digital prints makes digital markets will develop inside the border print market, which is shifting towards to an increased digitalized world. Print markets depends on end users' performance, and they feel subject to the wider economic situation as well as the specific change and delivers. So when we talking about the trends, we always started from the market demands. From the consumer side, more and more brand companies are trying to print on demand, service on demand. And from the perspective of packaging and printing industry, the demands of smaller volume and more personalizations projects is growing. Digital printing equipment manufacturers constantly develop and launch new products that are meeting the nowadays markets. And they are more precise and speeds and stability, and put R&D strengths to catch up the printing effect as the traditional printing or beyond that technology. Packaging will see the biggest change with the digital print penetration in coated cartons, flexible packaging, rigid plastic, and metal covers, the pillars. And you see, right now we are in the COVID period, and the light industry is recovering and transformation and upgrading from the post-COVID period. Many countries and governments encourage the development of the light industry to increase the local supplies and reduce the reliance on single supplies. And this is a sign that global demands of digital printing equipment will be increased, because when they develop development the light industry will need new equipment. And from the printing battery size, the intelligent printing battery is not aimed at to upgrade a single piece of equipment or technology, but an overall systems upgrades. It combines modern information and communication technology with the networking and AI, and incorporate with the key technology such as the intelligent production equipment. We could call it digital printing equipment, intelligent logistics and warehouse management system, cloud service platforms, green energy saving equipment. So that's the change that I looking for. And below I will share in the introduction of our company. So as for Kings, we started from 2009 as provider of digital inkjet printing solution for the global. Currently, we have over 300 people, while 30% in the technical after-sales team and 30% in the R&D team. We got 2 production lines just to meet the increase of the orders. One is in Shenzhen and other one is in Zhejiang. Totally, we got 60,000 square meters of production space. And we are now on the process of IPO. Very soon, we will be public listed. And for the past decade, we are working with dealers, partners in different countries, and still we are opening doors for more partnerships. We are in the different types of digital printing technology, and here I will focus talking about the UV printing, because UV printing is one of the most flexible and exciting print process ever created. And it covers most materials and most industries. So UV printing speeds up the print production process by instantly curving specific UV inks on the wide range of materials using UV lamps. It could print directly on the material surface like ceramic, glass, acrylic sheet, and wooden materials, metal, polyester, plastic. It covers most industries like home decoration industry, advertising, 3D production processing, and packaging. Here I will show a short videos. Okay. And then I will turn on the products. So this is the digital printer that we just developed 2 years ago. And then we have the UV printers. We have different sizes of UV printers, and we have many focus on the recall heads. So because today's topic is about the packaging printing, and so I found some videos of the packaging printing. And this one is metal materials with the furnish printing. Okay. And right here we have the single pass printer. It's focus on the panel printing for the materials. Also, these metal printers. And I will draw conclusions. What I mean digital printing is in the future, it doesn't mean that digital printing replace the traditional printing. From now, I see it's more like a combination. The future of competition of the company is all about the supply chains, and digital printing in the position of the supply chain is the key vectors. I have been consulting many packaging companies and noticed that the brands are putting the inventory pressure to the factories. So the factory have put more cash and preparing the materials and getting more space for the warehousing. With the progress of digital printing, the factories are able to reduce these pressures. Last but not least, I would like to encourage all of us to be creative and to be chasing evolutions. Only by that we are unicorns and make digital printing a better tomorrow. And I finished. Thank you all.
Thank you, Johnny. Yes, very interesting technology. And I have one question. I saw this solution that you printed on metal packaging.
Yes.
So how does it work? Does it print in the flat metal sheet, or it prints directly to a packaging itself?
On the packaging directly itself.
Yeah.
So
it has to be like in the format of a box, like a square one. What are the criteria for this printing solution?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean it doesn't mind any shape. It can be a box. It can be just a piece of metal sheet. It just can print directly on the materials. So that's a very convenient technology, and you can make different printing effects like the 3D relief and 3D relief and furnish effects. So I also bring some samples. I can show you. So that's a wooden box. That's the wood materials. Right.
Yes.
And just to print directly on the materials, and it's dry immediately.
So you mentioned about printing in paper or corrugated boards, and then metal and wood as well. So any
Yeah.
substrate, it is possible for printing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's is metal. And also we can do high tolerance printing. You can see the surface is not flat, but also you can print it on. So that's the technology.
Yes. Yeah, very interesting. And from as your experience now, which market, in which market this technology is growing, how you see it growing, and for each kind of market or products you see it growing in this moment?
Well, if talking in China, there's
Yeah.
about like 75% of the phone case manufacturers are using our machines.
Mm,
And
okay.
you know, we also shipping many machines to different countries, and we have many dealers in the EU countries like Poland. We are shipping like 50 machines a year, and India and Southeast Asia. So, and they cover different industries, like the home decorations and furniture and 3D production print. So it has a wide use of applications.
Yes. So
It
very
seems like,
interesting.
yeah, it seems like making the printing no limits, limitless.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yes. So Jody, thank you very much. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So now with that, we come to the end of this interesting webinar with very comprehensive information about digital printing. And it's so interesting to see how it is evolving and how much technology is put on it to make it more available to the market, and exploring different printing solutions and occasions. So I would like to thank everyone for joining us today. And I would like to ask Tate as well to give his final words. Tate, with you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Luciana. Thank you, everyone. So it's really my honor to have you to come here. So digital printing, I think that the trend of the digital printing will be play a more important role in the future. So about our exhibition, so we will have a digital printing, like it will be an independent part. So welcome to our exhibition, WPAC, and we are very delighted to attract more people to focus on the digital printing area. So thank you all. Have a good time, everyone.
Thank you, Tate, and thank you, everyone. Thank you on behalf of WPO, the World Packaging Organization, and seeing so many beautiful packaging. We would like to encourage everyone to run for your national packaging competition. And with that, the winners can enroll to the World Star Packaging Award. And we would love to see you as global award-winning packaging to enhance the value of digital printing solutions. So thank you, and see you in the next opportunity.
Thank you, Luciana. Thank you, everyone. So this is the end of
everyone.
Okay, have a good day.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
day.
Thank you, Mahidi. Thank you, Johnny, and to Max as well. Thank you, Tate. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Mahidi. Bye-bye, Johnny. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.